Hey, I'm Sarah Rose from Create to Change. This month we're focusing on climate change and its effects on those around the world, but especially those with a disability. Today we're talking with my friend Darcy.
Hi there, my name's Darcy Lunn and I work for the Global Poverty Project. Climate change affects the world's poorest and most vulnerable people the fastest and the hardest. And if we think of that that's the world's poorest people, but then on top of that, people who live with a disability, it must just be to an exponential level that affects them. I was in a community in Ethiopia. It was actually called Bonga. It was a cool name for a town. But it was a town where malaria used to be a huge problem, and they'd actually started getting over malaria in a big way, which is great. But when we think about the connection between climate change, poverty, and people with a disability, we can see that while we're having these fantastic effects and being able to produce more bed nets and anti-malarial drugs, etc., we won't be able to keep up pace if we allow climate change to keep occurring. Higher temperatures around the world equals more malaria, which equals more people with more disabilities. You know, malaria causes things like cerebral palsy and these sorts of things. So if we're not, continuing to fight climate change, poverty, and to help those people that are affected the most in poverty, people with a disability, then we're really not going to make any achievements. We can't do this separately. It has to be a holistic approach that we can get the best for everyone in the world. So the statistics tell us that 15% of the world's population live with a disability. 80% of those live in the world's poorest countries. So for me, with my work, I get to see young people out there making a huge difference. I'm continually inspired by 10 to 17-year-olds who do want to change the world. And I think we can all be a part of that. It's not about tackling these topics and issues separately, it's about combining them. And what we're lacking is being able to speak and recognise people who live with a disability so that they can be incorporated into this huge approach that we all want to see: an end to extreme poverty, an end to climate change, and a voice for people who live with a disability.